All right, ladies and gentlemen, so with the new patch notes dropping and the new Meliodas, we're going to be going over should you summon, because the new Meliodas is kind of like a 50-50 from what I've seen, from what a lot of people have been saying. I did a poll actually. What was the poll like? What does everybody think? I already forgot because I literally just brought it up. And it's actually, never mind. A lot of people are saying must summon, but anyways, I'm still gonna do a should you summon or not. We're gonna be going over the banner, over his kit, and yeah, let me know down below if you guys are gonna summon. I still don't understand why I ever have headphones on. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe, hit that like button, and comment. It definitely helps up the channel. I'll be going live at 2 a.m., which is I believe when it goes live. I think. I'll have to double check. Anyways, I'll be going live. Going for a 1-6 though. But anyways, Holy War Meliodas is on the banner, obviously. And then it's a mixed Holy War type banner with regular Fest units and the other Holy Wars. So it's gonna be Goddess Liz, Hijack Gother, Ludo, Margaret, and Cusack, and they're all going to be at 0.25% rate. That was confirmed. So very glad they didn't bump it down to try to make it to 1% like a lot of the other banners have been. Obviously, I wish the Meliodas is rated up, but yeah, it's not marble. And then I hate how good the banner looks at the beginning, and then as you get to the bottom, you're like, oh. Because they have Ludo on there, they have Sariel Tarmia, which is really good. Chandler still good. Elot good for knighthood boss, and then it goes to Meliodas and Bellion and Meliodas, Genie Meliodas. The new myth means the New Year units. So I guess Green Demon Melly, Red Elizabeth, Blue Droll, Green Dairy, Red Esther. What is that? Green Esterosa. Coin Shop Esterosa, Coin Shop Zeldris, which I believe is Red Zeldris, Red Demon Meliodas, Bond, Green Nunchuck Bond, and Red Gother. I hate these names. That's always so confusing. Another W is that you can actually choose any of the Fest units. So if I get Meliodas 1-6 on global, I'm going to be going for that Cusack dupe. I'm going to be 6-6 in Cusack. I want to see how it works on the bird. It should work really well. I actually have attack crit gear for him, so yeah. And there's Fest Gother, so he's pretty darn good. The basic, basically. There is going to be one loss, though, because what a lot of people are thinking, since Meliodas is its whole own coin. Let me try to find the tweet. Where is it? I'll try to just keep scrolling as I go through. But I guess we'll go to this. But basically, there is a new coin that's called a dark coin, and like it just looks like we're gonna have even more problems with it, because if we get another coin, then are you able to trade it up for the regular Fest coins or whatnot? Are you able to do this? And it's just like, why are we getting different coins in this? It's very stupid and scummy, and I can't find it. So let me go to because with the light units coming out as well, it's like, are we gonna be able to get those right away? Are we not gonna be able to? Also, I can't find the coins, so I give up. But it's basically just like a Fest coin, and it's kind of like purple hue. But yeah, also there's a small little leak showing up 4 icons. I'm pretty sure that's just the light mode or the colorblind mode being displayed with the light and the dark icons. So just wanted to mention that in case anybody saw that leak and was curious. But let's get into his kit. So his passive is very restrictive because it only works with single target attacks. If you don't use a single target attack, then you don't get the buff. So when allies use a single target attack skill for 3 turns, it increases all stats of the hero by 6% up to 5 times. When 2 or more single target attack skills are used within the same turn, decreases allies damage taken from enemies by 8% up to 40%. I don't know if that's a buff or what that is. If it is a buff, then obviously you want to go for the 2 single targets. I'm not quite sure. But a very solid one, because you aren't tied down to just demons like the old Assault Mode Meliodas, which was a really big letdown, because like he could have been really fun on like amplified teams and stuff, but he was just kind of bogged down because he didn't get the defensively stat downs or anything. Basically, the only teams that worked with him was Assault Melee, Sigurd, Chandler, Assault Melee, Sigurd, and like I don't know, Kusak, something like that, with obviously Zeldris in the back. And then he has an Amplify skill, obviously, 450% of attack in one enemy. Very, very nice. The usual. I kind of wish they would buff the Amplify card one day, you know, just because why not? Units are getting tankier, they're not critting as often, and so it's like, why not just make the skills do more damage? I don't know. And then they have the Pierce card AoE. Very clean animations as well. Very good thing for Netmarble. They have nailed every single animation from what I have seen, unless it's just like a really bad unit that they don't care about. And then his ultimate. It removes buffs and stances on all enemies, reduces enemies' all stats by 5% for 2 turns, and inflicts cleave damage equal to 390% of attack on all enemies. Cleave damage is basically 150% of your critical damage. So if you were supposed to crit, you do 200 damage, it would do 150, but you don't crit. So yeah, so like if you're facing a green Zeldris or anything, then you don't get the commandment card, or the decrease. And that 6 out of 6 removes buffs and stances on all enemies, reduces enemies all stats by 30% for 2 turns, and inflicts cleave damage equal to 585% of attack on all enemies. And the cleave damage is doubled. So you basically get a 6/6 effect. You literally go leaps and bounds in terms of your ultimate. Great. I wish I could see the 4/6, because I bet you the 4/6 is like 10%, and then it goes 20 and then 30 or something. I hate when they do this. The cleave damage should have stayed the same. I can understand the debuff and stuff and the damage. Even the buff, I honestly would prefer that over the cleave damage, I'm not going to lie, but it is what it is. So very good kit overall. Obviously, there are some weak points. Festival Gother can obviously counter him. He has no way to actually like cleanse it unless you run like a Glocks or a Margaret. No, not Margaret. A King, OG King, but who the hell uses those 2 units? A lot of people are saying Goddess Liz could counter him, which they're right. She could. But what I'm going to be running is like a Chandler usually, or a Fest Gother, so that way I can stop them from being able to put up the shield or like old thing and whatnot, you know, because that would be really annoying and it would definitely destroy this unit, which is why I'm actually really glad Green Gother came into the meta, the Fest one, because he's a very good unit to stop the annoying cleansing and the shields and the stuns. So very thankful that he's actually in the game. Unfortunately on JP he's 160 cosmetics, so it's not going to be fun is all I'm going to say. So in my opinion, I think the banner is a very decent banner, because you know you have quite a bit of good, but there's also a massive chunk of bad. Like, in my opinion, this is the good stuff. I know a lot isn't that great, but she's very good for Guild Wars, so or not Guild Wars, Knighthood boss. So I'm just gonna slap her on good. I don't even care, whatever. But that's still over half the banner that's not good, which is an absolute L. I'm not gonna lie. They need to stop putting in these garbage units. Like, please, like, put in Nanashi. Apparently a lot of people want to test him out. Put in Magelda, put in Sigurd, something. Like, I know Sigurd was just in the other banner, I'm pretty sure, but we need more newer units other than year 1, day 1 units. We need to stop this. Like, come on now. We're literally almost gonna be going into the 3rd year of Grand Cross. Like, yeah, so in my opinion, if you're a free-to-play, I say either skip or go for a 1/6. But obviously, wait and see how people are going to react with him with the 1/6 MELIODAS, even though all the whales are going to go for 6/6, and they're only going to showcase 6/6, which, in my opinion, is very dumb. I think we should see 1/6 units the first day, but they won't do that. They're going to go for their 6/6 units, so I will be showcasing him completely free-to-play. I really hope I don't have to go to 900 gems, because that means I do have to spend and I don't want to. But yeah, if you're a whale, you're obviously going to go in, but I highly recommend getting at least 1 copy, or even just like waiting to see if he's even remotely good, because who knows, maybe he's not that great. I don't know. Also, in terms of the darkness, if you guys did not know, he is able to do an extra 10% damage to red, green, and blue. I forgot to bring this up. And if you have a dark type on your team, those units do 10% more damage to dark type, so keep that in mind. I don't know how they're going to implement the light ones, but that's another big question. Like, if we bring in the dark typing, What are we gonna do when the light typing comes in? You know, like, are you gonna be able to swap out their coins? Are you gonna swap Fest for dark type? Most likely not, because Netmarble is being really stingy. I would love if we could actually do that, but who knows. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have an absolutely amazing day. Just to recap, decent banner. I love that the guaranteed is 900. Cool unit. Looks like he's going to be pretty fun. And not too restrictive, but kind of restrictive because it does have to be single target. But overall, I say go for a 1-6 if you're free to play. You're going to 6-6 if you're a whale. And yeah, take care and peace out.